right. Okay. So what you were saying, Bushra, is if people would use this thing here. Oh, not the one with the X, the one with the check.
Yes.
So if I log in now, not using that.
Here, close your screen. Close the screen and open it back up.
Close it. And
Close FileZilla and now open it back up.
all right, so I'll try and open it back up. I have to get to my, there's FileZilla. I hope you can see this. And then if I will
Now
just go
click
there. Oh, how sweet is that?
yes.
Thanks. Good tip, pro tip from Bushra there. Thank you, Bushra. That's
You're
a big
welcome.
help. So, and of course it helps if we have the right password, which we now have. I've sent that to you. It's on D2L, and I put it in the chat here so you can see it if you go and check on the chat. But the right password is there, and my very, very sincere apologies about that. Labs. So what I need to do from you is you're going to put a file in the public HTML, right? You're going to put a file there so that which is going to be your index.html file. That's what you need to do. That was the exercise. What is the deadline they're asking me? So I'm looking over at my screen to see where we are right today. Okay, so this is the last day of this week. So your next lesson is on Sunday. So let's have it by then. Some people still not able to join. So let's have lab 5 by Sunday. I think Sunday is 4th of October. How time flies when you're having fun. All right, so some people apparently still can't get in. Let me just check. Yeah, wow, big. All right, that's kind of like most of those people were already in. They must have dropped out. Okay, so after all that drama, we tried so much with it that we all should we should be familiar with at least what to do here, right? We know what to do. We got our password. You can change the password in using Linux. If you putty into the SIT server, you can change the password there with a password command. And I think I gave you that command in one of the documents that's uploaded onto D2L. So have a look at that. You probably might want to do that, or if you don't care, well, I mean, I don't care too much, you know. So yes. That lab 5 exercise was really just to log in here to make sure that you've got the public _HTML folder, and that in that you're going to put your index.html so that you could use it as a page with links to all your other work. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Because, oh, right. I sent a message, but to the wrong people, right? It should be everyone. Deadline. Let's do the lab by then. I don't know if you can see that. All right. So there you go. Let's do the lab by the 4th of October. Okay. Do you want me to, is there any more that you want to look on this? I think I'll leave that with you. I think we're going to have a short lesson today. The other thing to look at is that you have a project to work on. Mind you, I think you should focus on this lab 5 right now, because your second deliverable in the project, well, that's due next week, at the end of next week, I think. I think it's October the 10th. All right, so the first and second deliverables for the project, you should be looking at those because they're starting to become deliverable now. The first and second deliverable you can do by on Microsoft Word, and in fact, that's kind of how I'm expecting them, right? So You don't need to have any HTML folders or anything. All you need to do is give a Word document. The deliverable one is just a brief outline of what is your website, and your deliverable 2 is the text, and that's all on D2L. Okay, so rather than just talking for the sake of talking, does anybody have any question that I can help them with? What I'd like you to do is to focus on that lab 5.
Sir, I have two questions.
Okay, good.
First one, for the FileZilla, I have to put the assignment one under the public HTML, yeah?
Put everything that you do under public HTML. So under public HTML, you can create new folders. So every time you do a new exercise, you should create a new folder under public HTML. So that's a good question, right? So if you see mine here, if you see my public.html, it's got all this stuff in it. It's not just one. I put all these folders in it, and that's what you should be doing too. You should be making lots of new folders under your public underscore HTML. Every time you do a new exercise, it should go in there, and you should upload it there, and that way we can easily find it. And you should be putting links to it in an index.html file in the home directory of in the public underscore HTML folder. Does that make sense?
Sir. Yes, but I have a problem. If I make the assignment directory and put under the assignment directory index.html, I can't go to the assignment directory. Like only the HTML open.
All right, so that's something to do with the. If you put, say that again. It sounds
I make a assignment directory, and I put under the assignment directory index.html.
All right.
But from the website, if I want to go to the assignment directory, I can't. Only the index.html open.
All right.
I can share a screen and show you.
All right. Okay. So let me unshare. So, okay, I'm not sharing at the moment, right? So it seems that I'm not sharing. Hold on.
Sure.
So oh yes, I am sharing. So what I need to do is stop the sharing and allow you to share. So now you can try and share. So, I think we do have a bit of an issue with the visibility of things. Okay, so all of those things are under the public underscore HTML, yes?
Yes, you see the index.html?
Yes.
It's under the assignment, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, you see my website?
Assignment 1.
1 minute. Here.
Yeah.
If I go to any lab, I see my HTML. But if I go to the assignment, it only goes to the index directly. So what's the problem?
That's how it's supposed to be. That's not a problem. That's the way we want it. Because what you've done is you have published your assignment. So yeah, so that's what you're looking at it on the server. On the server, you don't want people to be able to look at your work. You just want them to see what you want them to see, which is the website. So but
in the lab 1 or lab 2, I can see my HTML.
Because it's not an index.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the way index works. Index works as soon as you navigate to the folder, you open up the index file. So yeah, that's fine. No, what you're doing is perfect. That's how I expect it. Okay, and when I go and look on your file, that's what I'll be looking for. Okay. So yeah, don't worry about that. There's my index there. Okay. I'm actually going to remove that because that was a bit of a problem. Delete. Yes, I'm going to. So great question. I hope I answered it in a way that was suitable for you, Hazem. But that's the way it works. That's the way we want it to work. That's the way it works on the internet. Once we publish something to the server, if it's an index, it will automatically open as soon as somebody navigates to that folder. That's the way we want it. We don't. You notice when you go and on surfing the internet and you go to Amazon, you don't type in Amazon/index.html, right? As soon as you go to their folder, it will open up their file. That's
What I'm doing is right, yeah.
yes, it's perfect. Yes, it is.
And the second question about the project, if for the second delivery, I have to put all the text what I'm gonna write in my website.
That's the idea of the second delivery. Yes, is you're supposed to write all the text. Yes, that is the idea. I know. Does that sound like too much? Does it? I don't know.
Yes, like I don't know the
Have a bit of
design.
time. Well, I mean, that's the way the project is designed. Is it's a little bit at a time, right? And so yeah, this is a bit much, but later on you're going to be having a lot of other things to do, and so you don't want to be at that point, you know, spending all your time writing.
I made some directories under my public HTML folder. So how you do it, you just right click on it and then you go to create directory. So since I already have like 4 or 5, so I don't want it to override, so I'll give it another name. So name it number 6. So these are all my directories here. And then these are the ones we had to submit. Lab 1, Lab 2, and these are all the contents of the, when I click on it, these are all the contents of what's in what I submitted.
Perfect.
But you don't click on it to see it. You have to go. That's the thing that I didn't get at first. So
you go and open your browser now. Yes, that's what he's doing.
Yeah,
Yep.
I have.
He's opening his browser. Yep.
I made a bookmark for my index page. So I go to my, this will be easier for you. So these are all the directories in my index page. Now I can actually graphically see it. So I click on lab 1. So this is the lab we did.
Very nice. And then, and just stop there. Go back to that one. So supposing you're going to hand into me lab 1, you would compress that folder and then you would go up to the top of your screen there and copy that URL and then you would submit that too. So 2 things, yeah. The compressed folder and that URL.
So you copy this?
Yeah, and put it into the text within the Dropbox. Very nice, Bushra.
But the thing, this is what I was saying, in Dropbox, we have to submit some kind of...
You have to submit a file. So you're going to have to submit that compressed folder. I'm sorry that I...
So we can put that in the text in the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good.
So put something in the text here. So
Yes.
this will be...
The URL. Perfect. That's how you would do it. Very nice.